Welcome to Fallout 76. So this has been the subject of a lot of controversy, and it's practically split the Fallout community in two. Some people like the idea of a multiplayer Fallout, some people hate the idea of a multiplayer Fallout, and some people just don't think it was executed properly. Anyway, let's begin. So I've played Fallout 76 for around 5 hours, about a month ago, actually. Well, it wasn't a month ago, it was a couple weeks ago, but that doesn't matter. I had fun, personally. It kind of started a little slow for me, but once I got to interact with other people, other players in the game, that's when I started having a lot of fun. I did a little bit of PvP. I did some duels against other players. I actually explored an abandoned Nuke factory with another player. I found a lot of loot. I found a power armor exoskeleton, actually. I wasn't high enough level to use the power armor itself, but I could use the exoskeleton. Anyway, I'm really excited to see what's changed since then and now. I'm going to be pretty frank and pretty honest, because this is something that not a lot of people are sure about. Welcome to Fallout 76.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
God, Ron Perlman is a national treasure. And whatever you think of the game, that is one hell of an intro. And Country Roads is one hell of a song.
I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
So the character creator is just like Fallout 4, actually.
We've been locked away long enough.
They haven't really changed a lot here.
Today is Reclamation Day.
Did you hear the Overseer? Today is Reclamation Day, which means, I don't know if you know the lore between all the different Fallout games. A lot of people are a little upset because they think that Fallout 76 doesn't really follow the lore of some of the other Fallouts, and it's really pedantic. It's really nitpicky stuff, in my opinion. But anyway, the lore of Fallout 76 is basically we are in control vault, so there haven't been any experiments. Or you could say the experiment is releasing all these vault dwellers into the wild. Anyway, I'm just going to go with a standard character, and we're going to get in the game. I don't really spend a whole lot of time in these character creators unless it's... Well, it's funny because I was going to say unless it's single player, but this is multiplayer. Other people are going to be seeing me. This is when I should spend the most time possible in a character creator. But it is still really detailed. Yes, you can make pretty weird looking characters if you want to. You can make Mr. Dimmadome himself. But yeah, I'm just going to go with default so we can get started. Yeah, that guy, definitely. He looks great. I'm looking for someone that's just really standard and boring, actually. But, yeah, you start the game in Vault 76, and there isn't any PvP until you reach level 5, so you don't really have to worry. Now is the time where I'd usually be really creative. Circle back around to my Pokemon days when I was in middle school, but whatever. This is your ID. Every person playing Fallout 76 gets their own ID. You can do a little pose. You can adjust the field of view, the camera angle. It's basically the camera mode that's in normal gameplay. And yes, there is a camera mode in Fallout 76. It's pretty good. But let's see if we can change our expression. We might be better off with the default expression. These look a little silly. That looks scary, honest to God. That's kind of horrifying. In fact, can we take a snapshot while we're fading away? Let me try that. This is going to take expert timing. Come on. Damn it! I gotta take it again. Wait. Ah! Now it just looks like I have a receding hairline. Alright, hold up. Man! That's the one, right? It's actually not letting me... How do I save it out? How do I save this thing? Toggle menu. Do I just Well, I'm a little confused here. I don't know if it's glitching or not. Probably just being stupid. But... How the hell do I've played it before! Oh, we've got a man bun! Oh, hell... No! Change the man bun! Damn it! God! I look like a hipster doofus. Alright, well, whatever. Now's a good time to tell you guys about photo mode. So, there's a pretty in-depth photo mode in Fallout 76, which is nice. Because I've always been a fan of taking screenshots in Elder Scrolls games, but now it's just going to be a whole lot easier. Obviously, in photo mode, since it's multiplayer, it doesn't actually pause the game like it does in normal games, but whatever. This is my room at the Vault. Vault 76. Home. Have a great day. It's a little patronizing, don't you think? Cute, though. Anyway, the graphics, it looks great. It really does. It's a definite improvement over Fallout 4. And it's multiplayer, too. And this is how you're going to be seeing most of the lore in Fallout 76. There aren't any human NPCs. In fact, there are no NPCs except for ghouls and robots. So instead of getting lore and stories through talking to people, you're going to get it through holotapes and notes and stuff like that. Today is the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America's waiting for us. So let's get out there. You know what? I can't argue with that. But first, let's play the holotape. Nuka-Cola Tapper. Oh, adorable. I'm guessing this is root beer. Yeah, this is totally root beer tapper. Alright, how do I play root beer? That's right. You don't want to smash any of these root beers. There we go. But yeah, there's still a lot of detail that you'll remember from Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or New Vegas. There's still a lot of Fallout-y stuff, like there's holotapes, there's mini-games. But it's different, and you'll see why in just a moment. Well, you get the picture. It's root beer tapper, but with Nuka-Cola. I actually love it. I'm gonna bring that holotape with me. Sweet. Anyway, the graphics really surprised me. You can play instruments. You can play instruments with your friends, make a little band. And playing instruments actually affect your stats, too. They give you a temporary bonus. I gotta say, this is a pretty spacious vault room. You'd think that I was the overseer with a room this big. Damn. To be fair, most vaults don't seem like they're hurting for size, which is kind of it's just a flat-out lie. What is that, eggplant? Vaults in real life, they weren't so roomy. Nice. Well, being a... You hear that? Oh my god, it's another player. Hey.
You have been tasked.
That's so cool. Do I have any emotes? Yes. I got plenty. I think there's more emotes you can get later in the game, but we've got a garden variety. Got the basics. He loves me. Well, you know what? We can't PvP until level 5, so I love you too, buddy. The frame rate is pretty solid. We could punch each other, but we wouldn't do any damage. I'm gonna see if I can catch up with that guy and add him to the group, but first... Ah, that's somebody else's room. It's really cute, the amount of detail, though. Alright, let's see. How do I add you to my team? I think I just gotta be standing real close to him, and then... Maybe we can't do it until we're outside. Oh, it's an emote. Hey, wait! Hey, wait! Hold on! Let's team up! Oh, it's because of the man bun, isn't it? Make sure you pay attention to your exiting of Reclamation Day, because there's plenty of gadgets and little doodads you can pick up along the way, such as water, and stim packs, Radaway, Rad-X. It's pretty useful. Then you got stuff like building supplies, which is just mandatory. But the detail is just exquisite, especially in the vault. I mean, it's a really good-looking world. It's a beautiful world.
Is voice chat a thing in this?
And graphics are great. Voice chat is a thing, but he can't hear me because I don't have a microphone plugged in. Join a team. Help stranger. Meet strangers. My mistake. Don't help strangers. Don't get ahead of yourself. Exchange pleasantries. Share skill sets. Succeed. This is another big problem a lot of people have. Fallout traditionally has been a single-player game. Well, now it's multiplayer. What if you want to play it solo? You can totally play Fallout 76 solo. It's totally viable. However, you are going to have a harder time than somebody that's in a team. There's a lot of advantages to playing in a team. One of which is your skills. You share skills. There's a lot of skills that help strengthen you. Get a job! Pen and black-rimmed glasses. That's all I need, huh? And perk cards, of course. And this is the new special system. This explains exactly what it does, especially considering that this is a little different, being multiplayer. VATS is still a thing. Obviously it doesn't pause time anymore, but it's still useful against things like bloatflies, anything that's hard to hit. There's a couple of perks you want to pour points into if you're going to be playing with friends, and likewise if you're playing solo, then you may want to switch it up again. But charisma is something that definitely helps you in teams. I'm gonna go with, since it's early game, luck is pretty useful, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with charisma. When you're on a team, gain 5%. Oh, by the way, once you select one of these, you can then switch between the cards. It doesn't commit you. These are the cards that we're choosing from right now. Melee is actually not bad. But I'm going to go with probably stim packs for generating more health. Yeah. 5% more XP isn't huge, especially in the early game. And of course, they have different tiers. If this all looks very complicated, don't worry, it's actually pretty easy. And simple. It's just a different system than we're used to. But make sure you don't miss those carts. I don't know if you actually can. I think you can walk right past them, but it's best that you pick them up. Reclamation Day. Time to retake the wasteland. So this is the earliest that any Fallout game has been set in the timeline. It's just, what, 30 years after the bombs fell? Vault 76 was built to save the best and the brightest in the event of a nuclear holocaust. On Reclamation Day, they would emerge and begin to rebuild America. That day is today. And if it weren't for the 5-level cap of PvP, this would be an absolute kill zone. But it's not. We're just level 2. It takes a couple of hours to get to level 5 if you're taking your time and reading all the holotapes. As you continue to level up, it does get harder and it does take more time. I gotta say though, I'm really surprised by the graphics. It looks really good. It looks way better than when I played it in Greenbrier. And it's also playing way better too. It's a lot smoother. And the open world is pretty cool. I don't see any other players. I don't know how many people are playing the beta right now. It is closed. You do need to pre-order the game. But if you don't like it, you can just cancel your pre-order so you don't really spend any money. My suggestion is, if you want to play, pre-order it digitally. That way you can play instantly and then cancel your pre-order if you wish.
Sir, I found this holotape on the Overseer's terminal. Will you have a little listen? Seems you should meet her at her camp, just down the road.
Now, they told me if you just follow the main missions, it takes about 40 hours to complete the main missions, but there's a lot of side missions and world events and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how long the game is all told, but 40 hours seems pretty good. Now, the beginning of the game, you're going to be traveling in the Overseer's footsteps. It's almost like finding your dad, Liam Neeson. But in this case, it's the Overseer. You know what? I'm actually going to go back this way before we go after the Overseer because there's some stuff I want to grab. In any case, normally I would be really worried about making this a no-spoiler live stream. This dead body has some stuff you might want, by the way. It's right next to the vault, and it's pretty ugly. It's not a full-on skeleton yet because it hasn't been that much time that's passed. You do start out with a... Oh, crap! It's the Red Menace! Now, you do start out with a pipe pistol, but obviously you can get way better weapons than that. Being a multiplayer game, it's kind of tiered. And I'm gonna save my weapons, actually. Save my ammunition. Weapon conditions are still a thing, so they will wear down and they will break eventually. You gotta be careful of that. You can craft your own weapons, modify them, make them more durable. Stuff like that if you wish. And make sure you just grab everything possible and condense them at workbenches ASAP. Because scrap is invaluable. There's a whole lot of building you're gonna be doing. Even if you don't want to make a base, you can still use all that scrap to make armor, make weapons, improve weapons, make attachments, suppressors, scopes, longer barrels, stuff like that. I'm actually totally taken aback by how well this game is performing right now. The performance in the build that I played, an early build, was not really not really good. It was kind of bad, but it's great right now. It feels like a solid 30. I am playing on the Xbox One X, by the way. This is 4K checkerboard, downsampled to 1080p for your viewing pleasure. And I haven't. Another player. Let's see if we can go make friends. And a kitty cat! And it's not even a mutant kitty cat, it's just a little tabby. Except, it seems like it's an enemy kitty cat. Doesn't seem right. Let's see if we can follow the gunshots. So, there aren't any NPCs aside from ghouls and Malthar. How do you play this? There aren't any human NPCs in the game, which people are kind of nervous about. Oh, it's the thing that twangs. Anyway. There's just robots, basically. There's ghouls, too, but it's mainly robots. So whenever you see a human being, that's a real human being. It's not a raider, it's not one of the Brotherhood of Steel members, or a member of the Enclave. There are other things like super mutants, though. So there's plenty of monsters, tons of monsters, even some new monsters like the Scorch Beast, which is based on the skeleton of the dragons in Skyrim. And the Sloth monster, Mothman, a lot of new stuff. But not any new humans. Not any humans. Aside from humans. Factions are also a thing. I'm just spewing out information. But factions are also a thing. You've got the Enclave. You've got the first responders. Other stuff. But let's just focus on exploring right now. Let's just try to get you guys a good example of the Fallout 76 experience. By the way, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of the beta code very shortly. So if you want to enter, just type in the chat room ! Country Roads. What does that say? Some sort of a code. Huh. Oh! They were making something in there. I'm going to assume it's probably apocalypse meth. Oh, Jesus! Hey! It's another human being! Oh, God! Alright, I already got my pet pistol equipped. Let's see if we can go into VATS. So, yeah, VATS does not pause the game. It just, allows you to auto-aim, roughly. It takes into consideration like a chance that sometimes you have a greater chance depending on your perk cards, or a lower chance. We have a pretty low chance right now because I'm not really focusing on that. And floor dogs are a thing. He's got better luck with his machete than I would with my pipe pistol. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can invite him to my party. Moving a little too fast for me. Hey man, can you hear me? Well, he's been invited to the team, but I don't know if he wants to join up. Nah, I think he's doing his own thing. That's too bad. I do have a microphone, so if we find someone responsive, we'll be able to talk to him. Oh my god, bobby pins! Those are hard to find. Duct tape, always good. Hunting rifle, oh thank god, we got something other than a pipe pistol. Alright, let's put it on the wheel. Beautiful. It's not in great condition, unfortunately. But it's better than a pipe pistol, at least. No, let's get out of here. It's pretty heavy fog. Not a fan of that. Overseer's camp should be just up ahead. More gunfire. Yeah, they're really close. They might be in trouble. Maybe if we help them... Oh! Violet Black has declined your invitation. Guess he fancies himself a lone wolf. I'm gonna see if I can join these guys' squad if they actually have one. Unless they're full up. You can have a squad of up to 3 other people aside from yourself, so a total of 4. And you can travel the wasteland together. You can trade. You can trade with strangers as well, but you can also share XP. Obviously, you are safer in numbers, but there's a whole myriad of different advantages to playing as a team. Oh, look at this. Message to Sammy. Responders don't know shit. That's one of the factions. Every night there's more of them in the sky. Brotherhood warned them. Warned us all. Defiance has fallen, they said. What the hell's that mean? Supplies are running low. May try to get Abby way over the mountain. Free states have gotta know more. Sammy, you read this? Get to Abby. Straight east of the Red Rocket Megastop. Straight east of the Red Rocket Megastop. Okay. She knows the Brotherhood of Steel better than anybody. May angels look after you, because sure as shit nothing else will. They're trying to read the note or talk to me? I think they're trying to read the note. Okay, well. I'm gonna see if I can invite him to my team anyway. Let's see if he wants to team up. Just get close to somebody, invite him to team, and we'll see what happens. Somebody else downstairs. Let's invite them too. Just throw a whole bunch of invites at the wall and see what sticks. Can't invite him to my team. I guess that's because he's already on a team. Yep, I think they're both on a team. Now, we can't shoot each other because we're safe until level 5. We're locked out of PvP. And look at that! He's joined our team. Brown Logical is in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, we can spawn to him if we want to. I think we are the team leader. Let's double check that in the team tab. Yep, we're the team leader. Now, if Brown Logical were to murder somebody, we could then kill Brown Logical and take the bounty. So even if one of your team members is a murderer, you can still kill him and collect the bounty. You're not considered a murderer. By the way, scrap resources as often as possible because it's really easy to overburden yourself. Especially considering that this is multiplayer, so you don't have as much carry space as you normally would in a Fallout game. Let's see where our current objective is. Right over here. I think he's got the same quest as I do. Well, let's hope he does anyway. There's already a couple people over there. You can also invite people from the map. There's a lot of... it's easier to do that from the map than walking up to him, but... yeah, there's a lot of little quality of life conveniences like that. Alright, well, shit, let's get on over to the Overseer, see what they need. Now, when I played my 5 hours of Fallout 76 at Greenbrier, I didn't really focus on playing the missions. I mainly just focused on PvP, really. Trying to get to level 5. It took me about 5 hours to get to level 7, eventually. The Scorch Beast really bolstered my numbers. Oh, look at that, he's got a gun! Nice headshot! Seen a little bit of frame hitching, but it's pretty smooth. Just a couple glitches. You gotta keep in mind this is the beta, it's not the final build of the game. That's not to say that the final build won't have problems. It certainly could, but... it should have less than this. And so far I haven't encountered anything game-breaking. Ammunition's also pretty scarce, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna move on. We'll see if Brown Logical follows me or not. Would you look at that? The irradiated rad stag doe in its natural environment. Its juicy, plump thighs make for a fulfilling meal. This is an excellent source of food and calcium. Nice headshot. Doesn't look good, but trust me, it's delicious. Alright. Should be able to make something out of that. Probably not food. Anyway, purified water is extremely valuable. Obviously, the water in the rivers, they're irradiated. You don't want to drink that water unless you have to, and even then, you probably don't want to. You can build purifiers, purify your own water, and then sell it to other people if you want to. You can make your own jobs. Since you can trade with players, that means that you can earn money giving them things that they don't necessarily want to get for themselves. If you have a surplus of med packs, stim packs, Radaway, Rad-X, you could be a walking, talking pharmacy. They don't necessarily feel like finding stim packs for themselves. Let's say hi to them. Hello, stranger. Actually, you know what? I think you might be able to hear me. Hey, can you hear me, man? There's a local chat in the game. I don't know if you have a microphone. If not, that's fine. I'm good with using emotes. Checking his Pip-Boy. Well, I don't think he has a microphone, but that's okay. Let's get on over to the Overseer. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking about being a water boy. You know? Like from the Adam Sandler movie, just carrying around purified water, trading it for ammunition and valuables. But if you're conservative with your medicines, that's going to pay off big time in playing with other people and being a trader. Well, look at this.
Overseer's log.
I'm going to go ahead and activate subtitles if I can.
I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold and resource unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Look at that! You can actually see him banging something together. He's crafted something, I don't know what. Anyway, if you gathered what the Overseer is trying to tell you, the Overseer is basically a tutorial. That's what the Overseer quests start out as, but it gets deeper as the game goes on. She's a level 5, so she could PvP with other level 5s if she so desired. Nice looking vault suits, I gotta say. I like Fallout 76's style. You can see that the gold trim is just a little bit reflective. I like that. Like that a lot, actually. Let's get out of here. But yeah, third person is still a thing. You can make it closer, further away, whatever you want. So I guess you can wall peek if you want in PvP if you want to be a cheap bastard. Or if you want to pretend that you're playing a Battle Royale game, I guess you can do that. But let's get on over to town. We're getting to where I think the game really shines. Player interactions. So it's not going to be for everybody. That's the distance, by the way, that number under his name. Fallout 76 is not going to be for everybody. It never was going to be for everyone, but what I'm worried about is it going to do what it sets out to do well? Not, you know, oh, I don't like Fallout multiplayer, so I'm just going to write it off. No, I want to see if it's actually a good Fallout multiplayer game. And well, that's where it gets complicated. It can feel a little lonely sometimes, but That's when you're playing solo. When you're playing with your friends, it feels, you're really better off using melee in the early game. I could use VATS, but I'm not a fan of VATS myself. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Let's, not use that. Where's melee? Great. I got nothing! Biological! Help! I should have crafted that knife. I knew I should have done that. He's got a machete. I know he does. I saw it on him. What about you? You got anything? Nope. That's a skeleton. Skeletons don't really carry anything. Alright, let's craft the knife and let's go back after the dogs. I should probably use that stim pack too. What's he crafting over here anyway? Probably a knife, which is smart. Oh, great. Well, I brought the dogs to him. Shit. I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. He probably hears me over the microphone, too. If you hear this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. He's smart, though. He's got some armor that he made. Wow. It's cool seeing this progress. Alright, I'm gonna take his initiative and I'm gonna make some armor myself real quick. Looks like he's setting up camp. Now let's just make as much as we possibly can. We don't have a whole lot of supplies, but we have enough to make do. Okay, we got some armor, which is good because we're going to encounter a lot of enemies once we get to town. And let's make a melee weapon. Melee is totally viable. I don't know if it's viable against... Guess we'll make a board. Great. I don't know if melee is necessarily viable in PvP, but it's definitely viable against enemies. And let me show you the other type of Pip-Boy. It's see-through, which is great because you kind of need it to be see-through when you're playing a multiplayer game. Now we're styling, look at that. Look like a character straight out of Mad Max. Nice hit. Alright. We got some mongrel dog meat. You know what, I'm gonna cook that up before we move on. I don't have many stim packs, so we'd best prepare ourselves. Oh. We need more wood. Great. So there are survival elements. You do need to eat every once in a while. Obviously, you need to drink water sometimes, but it's not really like a hardcore survival mod that you'll find for Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. It's not quite like that. Do you have anything that I can repair my weapon with? No, I guess not. My hunting rifle's about to bust. I should be able to cook that mongrel dog meat, though. Pretty sure I found some wood. Yes! Great. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, good point. It took me until now to realize that I'm in a party. Thank you very much. I totally forgot about that. I don't use Xbox very often. Hey man, finally got my microphone working. Can you hear me? If you don't have a microphone, that's fine. We can totally just use emotes and stuff. Okay, so he stops when I talk to him. I think he can hear me, but he doesn't have a microphone. That's fine. I'm gonna pretend that we're two mutes. There it is. Town. Gotta love that gory, gory blood. Big fan of that. Just huge spurts. It's like you're watching a slasher movie. Wait, what's this? Oh, another rat stag. Good catch, buddy. This, for me, is the best part of the game. Just stumbling upon people, making teams, breaking teams, PvP, which we can't get to yet. The PvP system, I think, is actually pretty good. So you can't just murder anybody without repercussions. It's not like Rust, it's not like DayZ, it's not like H1Z1. It's not meant to be a battle royale. You're meant to try to find viable relationships, you know? You're meant to try to find people that you can work with, that you can trade with. Like I did with, oh god, jump scare. Like I did with Brown Logical over here. We found each other and now we're helping each other out. Against horrifying creatures like this. Oh, sick! It's a three-headed possum. Anyway, you can murder people that don't want to be killed, but you'll have a bounty put on your head, and it's really difficult to kill them because after the initial couple shots, if they don't shoot back at you, if they do, they accept the duel, but if they don't, then your damage will be far lower, and you'll have to try to murder them. If you successfully murder them, or try to successfully murder them long enough, you will then be marked. And when you're marked, people will get a bounty. If they kill you, you'll show up on everybody's maps. Everyone will disappear from your map. Like, I can go to my map right now and I can look at everybody in my area. Look at this. There's a lot of people around us, actually. And I can see people everywhere. Let's see how far people went. Oh, we got a couple people at the fair. Nobody at the Mothman Museum, that's a surprise. Nobody's too far out, which makes sense because some of these areas are higher level. This is the map, by the way. I'm sure you've all seen it already. It's actually pretty cool. It's a really nicely designed map. The world is great. It really is. The graphics are incredible. It's actually pretty polished, all considered, especially being a multiplayer Bethesda game. I thought it was going to be a lot buggier. But it really isn't, especially considering it's a beta. From what I've experienced, anyway. But, some people aren't going to like that they can't murder people whenever they want to. You know, if you're used to playing Rust or DayZ, you probably think that you should be able to murder without repercussions. And I can see that. PvP is really fun, but they do have, I'm just going to talk over this lady. They do have options for people that are big PvP fans. There's a radio station called Hunter Hunted. If you join that radio station, you'll be assigned a random target. And someone else will be assigned you as the assassination target. You won't necessarily be assigned each other. So you could be hunting somebody that's hunting someone else, and vice versa. Which I think is really nice. But basically it turns it into a, well, a battle royale, I guess you could consider it that. Not really, though. It's more like that one game mode in Assassin's Creed 3. But I think that it's a really clever workaround, you know? You don't necessarily want everybody being punished ruthlessly. This is a AAA game. It's not like Rust. It's not an indie game. Some people want to play solo, and that PvP system allows people to play solo if they want to. It's a great compromise, in my opinion. Whether it's going to work the way they want it to remains to be seen. Anyway, guys, let me know how the volume is. So I want to make sure the game's not too loud, especially with this holotape talking over me. Okay, she stopped. Great. But yeah, let me know how the volume is. We're just doing some exploring, completing some objectives. Me and my boy are both rank 3. But yeah, we're playing the beta. It's not out. Obviously, it comes out in November. And it's actually not out everywhere. I think Xbox gets it a week to 10 days sooner than PlayStation 4 and PC. Welcome, volunteer. Transferring course to your external hardware. I should have read that. What did I volunteer for? Grave digging quota. Oh, yeah, the Responders program. That's right. That's one of the factions. First Responders. I guess after the bombs fell, they were digging graves. Trying to manage things. Kind of reminds me of The Stand. If you haven't read that book, I pity you. It's really, really good. In fact, I'd recommend reading it before you play Fallout again. Alright. Brown Logical is doing the main mission, so I'm going to do that too. But, yeah, like I was saying, if you want to play this game solo, you can. It's not like you'll need to defend yourself 24 hours a day, 24/7.
It's not been long, and things have
Yeah,
been rough.
graphics definitely look better than the Greenbrier footage. That was the last time I played, obviously. And they didn't look great, I'll be honest. And the frame rate was also really bad. But it's far better now.
So it was easy to join up.
I'm actually really surprised how good the game looks like. It looks really nice. And it's running really smoothly. I've had a couple of hitches for like a second or two. But overall it's pretty good. It still moves and plays like Fallout though. It's not like a completely different game.
Dasa asked me if I would talk about how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and
Little things like this change your stats.
the cows with two heads. All of
Beds give you HP over a long period of time. You can't change time, obviously. The day-night cycle is not under your control. Being multiplayer, so that's the purpose that beds serve. Playing instruments relaxes you. But, yeah, I didn't check the chat room, so let me know how the volume is again. I want to make sure it's good.
I told Harold Newell to
There's so many holotapes.
grow muscles and
2 hours and 35 minutes until servers shut down. Thank you, Brian. That is awesome of you, especially spending $2 to let me know and everyone else know that. All right, you know what? Thank you, Brian. That's actually a great point because I should do the giveaway like within 5 minutes. So, yeah, giveaway within 5 minutes. All right, guys.
I guess he left because of that too.
If you want to get the beta key, all you have to do is type in the chat room / country roads, and I'll give it away at random. I'll select the random person in just like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time. See what the volunteer bot does.
I'm getting better.
Oh yeah, he's a traitor, but he works with the volunteers.
Daddy.
Anyway, let's go ahead and nab this mission before our boy moves out of here. This is the Overseer's Cache, which contains what we need, which is the mission.
Overseer's Vault, town of Flatwood. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but gone. Mutations we expected. There's something else. A disease. I was attacked by...
The holotapes are so low, I don't even know if you guys can hear her.
Glowing lesions, and his voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One. Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors...
Oh my god, everybody's spamming country roads. I can't.
Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical...
I'm
staff.
setting up the giveaway right now, by the way.
And automated
Which is why I'm letting you listen to the Overseer, but,
water.
yeah, I think I'm gonna turn the Overseer off.
I'm doing their
Can I
test.
stop this holotape manually?
Even worse
I don't
than imagine.
know.
Someone's got to know where the missile sites
Which
are
one's playing?
and how to
I don't think I
secure
can. Stop it, that sucks.
Responders are the
Well,
best
anyway.
we have.
Alright, so, in-game music is a bit over the voices. Got it, thank you. Would people please spam how the volume is instead of spamming Country Roads? You just gotta type in Country Roads once, and then you'll be entered into it. I'll be giving it away in like 3 minutes. Oh god, why can't I remember this? How do I change the volume? Oh, there it is, menu. There we go, that's what I've been looking for. Yes, this is the beta. And the key I'm giving away is Xbox. Thank you, that's a good point. It's an Xbox beta key. I'll be doing another giveaway just as soon as I'm doing another stream. Volume? No, don't spam volume. Spam if the volume's good. Okay, someone said the volume's fine. Thank you. Let me turn down music a little bit. Okay. There we go. Good enough. And general subtitles on. Woo! Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Where's my buddy? Okay, he's trading. Wow, he's so polite. I can't believe he's sticking around with me. And we got a grenade! NPC volume low. Play the freaking game. Alright, whatever. Let's play the game. Volume is fine, apparently. Good to know. Alright, so another thing is, if you guys have, I'm gonna do the giveaway right now, by the way. Just to get it out of the way, then we'll continue playing. Look at the road! There's people in it! So, this is an Xbox code, so, please verify that you have, an Xbox One. I should have said that way earlier. This is an Xbox code. Yeah, shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a new thing. I can't hear you at work and I'm on max. Alright, well, I don't know if you're telling the truth or not, but you're making me nervous. Okay, so sorry, but the new thing is Xbox exclamation point. Well, exclamation point Xbox. The exclamation point precedes Xbox. So, yeah, just so you guys know that it's Xbox only, please type in exclamation point Xbox and re-enter. You'll need to re-enter the giveaway. God, it's like Vault-Tec managed this giveaway, it's so mismanaged. But yeah, it's an Xbox code. You must have an Xbox One because, you can't play the beta on PS4 yet. You can't play it on PC yet. It's on Xbox first. Most companies chose PlayStation, but Bethesda chose Xbox. There she is. Last checked in a while ago. Okay. Searched for Kesha along the nearby river. I don't know what my buddy's doing, but I'll let him do his thing. So, personally, I don't think that the strongest point of the game are the quests so far. For me, the strongest point of the game is by far people interactions and the really weird things that can happen just by a bunch of people playing together in a Fallout game. That's fun. I like that. No, don't drink the... Oh, damn it. Okay. There we go.
Has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. Seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha Mc...
Alright, we gotta make a cooking station.
When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide
Vault-Tec
science
Agricultural
fair
Research
for
Center.
high school kids.
That's pretty cool. It looks like we've been playing for an hour so far. Awesome.
After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic.
Still trading in the church. Man, that guy is an...
Fighting off rabid
Wait a
survivors.
second.
Oh, it was just a bad time all around.
Oh, okay, he hasn't left yet.
I found a couple
He can
of
find me
survivors
easily enough, so I don't really have to be
high
worried
school
about that.
whose parents didn't
Alright guys, I'm gonna give away the Xbox One code now, I guess. So you need to have...
After a bit, I was able to
I think I can send you a message through YouTube still. YouTube sent me an email saying that they were doing away with the old messaging system. I don't know what that's about, but it would be great if you have a Twitter. You don't need to have a Twitter though. I'll find another way. But before we enter that building, I'm gonna give you guys the code just to get that out of the way. I won't feel right until it's done because we don't have a lot of time until the beta ends. So, the drawing is happening now. It's going to be done at random. I'm going to say, who wins. Okay.
Tents for everyone, open
Mafimo.
Medical supplies
I don't know if you're here,
protection.
but I'm gonna try to find you in the chat room.
Safe.
Mafimo has been chosen. There he is. Okay, cool. He is in the chat room. Let's see if I can... Can't find his profile. Great. Mafimo YouTube. These holotapes are really long, if you haven't noticed.
I'll build a testing kit to monitor the
Alright, Mafimo, here's what I need you to do. If you have a Twitter, tell me your Twitter handle in the chat room. If you don't have a Twitter, give me the link to your YouTube account. And your password. And your social security number, please. Messaging is still an icon. Great. Anyway, congratulations, Mafimo! Send me the stuff as quickly as possible, please. I have your code ready.
Time, care, and science.
But the reason why these holotapes are so long, she just stopped talking. Trust me, I love holotapes. I love lore. I love reading notes. It's just in live streams, it's a little different. It's not as exciting in a live stream, but, yeah. That's how you're gonna be experiencing the story of the game. That's how it's done. It's done through holotapes. Some people aren't gonna like that. I mean, how else is it going to be? Because there aren't any other human beings. I guess robots could. You could have only robots talked about in the lore. That would be weird, huh? All right, here we go. Mafimo, I'm gonna need you to give me a way to get this code out of my hands. YouTube needs to integrate a normal giveaway system like Twitch has. That would be great. Instead, I've gotta do it all weird and sketchy like this. Mafimo, just give me your street address, and then I can give it to you. Alright. You've got 60 seconds, otherwise I'll have to give it to you later. You know what? Alright. Send me a message on Twitter. My Twitter handle is in the description of this video. Send me a message on YouTube if you have to. I'd really rather you do it on Twitter. As soon as you send me a Twitter message, I will send you the code. But until then, I gotta get back to the stream. But yeah, send me a Twitter message. Or just tweet at me. Anything like that. And I will send you your code. Anyway, let's go inside. Where's Brown Logical? It's still in town. Weird. So like I was saying earlier, traditionally Bethesda makes single-player role-playing games. And role-playing game, that's a very specific subsect of game. It's usually incredibly, are these robots? Oh, I guess those are corpses of robots. Somebody's been here before me. It's focused on story, normally. Well, in Fallout 76, it's multiplayer. I'm trying to find a close example. It's not like something like Rust. It's not like DayZ. It's not like H1Z1. But it's not really like Destiny either. It's really a big open world. Hold on, a bunch of people are following me on Twitter. I have a feeling that people... God damn it, this is a mess. Alright, I gotta fix this real quick, guys. God damn it. God damn it, Mafimo! You're fine, Mafimo. You're stressing me out, but you're fine. 5 people just tweeted at me, so I knew people were gonna lie about being Mafimo. Okay, if you do make a Twitter, Mafimo, I'm sorry for yelling at you. You're fine. You're beautiful. But if you do make a Twitter, you need to tell me what the Twitter's in the chat room. Otherwise, it could be an imposter Mafimo, and we just can't have that now, can we? No, we can't. Okay, he's working on it. You know what? I'm gonna check up on you later, man. I'll check up on you soon. Bethesda wouldn't send you the email tonight anyway. they're kind of slow about that. I actually had a code from a retailer, but I had to buy another code. Actually, I had to buy the game. I pre-ordered the game and got a new code. That's how I'm able to play right now. Anyway, back to it. Oh, look at that. He doesn't even see us. Oh, he does see us. He just wasn't attacking us. Well, now I feel like a dick. But people aren't going to be having a problem with graphics. Some people were complaining about the graphics in my Greenbrier videos, but the game looks way better in beta, and it's way smoother. There's no performance issues, really. Here and there, but it's nothing that would affect gameplay. Honestly, the polish feels surprisingly great. Surprisingly good. What I think people are going to be a little unsure about, depending on what you're looking for out of this, is the story, for one thing, is not like you would expect it to be if you're expecting this to be Fallout 5. This is not Fallout 5. This is Fallout 76. That's why it has such a crazy name. It's a multiplayer thing. It's completely different than what you're used to. The story is told through holotapes. Because it's not really about the story. But apparently the story is supposed to be good. I was talking to some of the developers, and they're really candid. I feel like they're being completely honest. Some of them enjoyed it. To some of them, it's about the multiplayer. Everybody's coming into these games looking for something different. Those of you that are looking for a solo story experience, I'm not sure if Fallout 76 is what you're looking for. I mean, honestly, that's just a look at that fire. That's just a completely different game than Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is really focused on multiplayer. Let's grab that holotape. We're not going to listen to it, though, because, well, it is just a holotape. It's the story of the game, but, I mean, we're focused on exploring the world and combat and stuff like that. Where is it? There it is.
Overseers. Let's call these personal journals.
But if you're looking to play Fallout with your friends, if you're looking to
Something from
explore stuff with your friends, wow, I'm leveling up way faster now. We're almost to level 5. This took me like
I was so excited because I used
2 hours to get to level... Well, I guess we've been playing for over an hour now, but still. It took me like 2 hours to get to level 5 the last time I played. I talked to the developers about what their plans were post-launch, and they said that they're planning on supporting this game for years post-launch and being really quick with the turnaround of patches, hot fixes, stuff like that. So that's encouraging to me, because The Division, they made a huge turnaround. The Division oh, Jesus! It scared the crap out of me. At launch, The Division had its issues. It had quite a few issues, actually, but over time, Massive, the developers, I'm not talking about myself, the developers, they really turned the game around from player feedback. They tweaked a hell of a lot. And now it feels like a very different game than when it launched, and it's really, really good now. In my opinion, it's the best shooter-looter out there. And they could do the same thing with Fallout 76. If it launches in a state that a lot of players don't like, they could change it if they're willing. And from what I talked to the developers about it, it seems like they are willing and they are aware of that. They are focused that this is an experience that is very different from what they usually make, and it honestly felt to me like they're going to do the best job that they can in giving you the best version of Fallout 76 that they can. Nice! Another frag grenade. Alright, let's get out of here. So right now what we're trying to do is purify some water, and like I said earlier, I'm... Hey, it's my ID! Look at that. I got the glitch ID I was looking for. Awesome. Creepy ass smile, and we're kind of fading away in a really trippy way. Looks like we just took some LSD. And our hairline is receding. It's because of the man bun. It's cancerous poison. But, if you weren't a fan of building in Fallout 4, like settlements, crafting weapons, crafting armor, that's another thing that's a big part of this game. Basically, you just need to ask yourself, what are you looking for out of a multiplayer Fallout? If you're not looking for multiplayer, well, that's one red flag. If you're, almost thought that was a human. They're attacking each other. Well, thank you, Mr. Farmhand. You know what? For that, I'm not even gonna kill you. But I should fix that bleeding that I've got. And we'll do that later. Right now, we're gonna see if we can test the water pumps. Anyway, if you're looking for a single-player Fallout, obviously this isn't it. This is a multiplayer Fallout. And being a multiplayer game, the story, it doesn't take the front seat. Instead, experiences take the front seat. And there are some really cool experiences, like launching nukes, getting the codes for nukes. That's also really cool. So it's not like there aren't really cool moments in Fallout 76. Whoa, he's fast! What the hell? Ah! Oh god. There are really cool moments, it's just they're not delivered in the same way. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. It's not like this replaces Fallout 5, it doesn't. They were gonna make this anyway, and they weren't gonna release Fallout. Thank you for the help, chum. They weren't gonna release Fallout 5 this soon, so I don't have a grudge against it or anything. I'm coming in with an open mind, and I think that the multiplayer aspect's a lot of fun. But the player experiences that you're gonna get, they don't come through necessarily epic speeches in the story and stuff like that. They come through finding nuclear codes in an abandoned Nuka-Cola factory or something like that, and maybe some players try to murder you and your group as you're grabbing those codes. And then once you collect all the launch codes through many trials, tribulations, and solving puzzles. Is this a red rocket? Oh man, it is! Once you collect all the codes, which you can do through puzzles and problem solving, or just dungeon raiding, then you can launch a nuke anywhere on the map. You can launch it at a player base, you can launch it at a fissure. In fact, let's see if we can look at the fissures. So across the map, you're going to see... Hold on, let me kill all the undead feral ghouls. Across the map, you're going to see fissures, which I don't think there are any open, but they spawn stuff like the Scorch Beast. They spawn high-level, really dangerous monsters. Kind of curious to go over here. I don't know if that's a danger marking or some sort of a landmark. Maybe it's just a little monument, but I'm hoping it's a giant snake you can fight. Anyway, there's a lot of different monsters, and the fissures can act as a spawning ground for those monsters. You can launch a nuke to seal up the fissure, stop the spawning, and whenever you launch a nuke, the ensuing fallout area... Wow! Look at that! My stash box! Cool. I think I'm going to make a base here real quick. The ensuing fallout creates a high-level PvE zone. And subsequently, potentially, a PvP zone, depending on how you handle it. That's going to create a lot of really rare materials. It's going to give you a lot of rare loot. And also spawn a lot of high-level, dangerous, and rare monsters. There's also going to be a lot of other people there trying to kill you and get that loot, just as you're trying to get it. So nukes aren't just a way to destroy things, they're also a way to create events. I'm a fan of that. Obviously, you got to be pretty high level if you actually want to survive it. You got to have good armor, a good suit, a lot of medicinal supplies like Rad-X, Rad-Away, stuff like that. Alright, well, we got some water, and dawn is breaking. Thirst things first. That's adorable, it's a good pun. Analyze the water testing kit's results in Ketch's lab. I don't know where her lab is, but I'm sure the map will tell me. But before we do that, let's scrap some of our junk. It's a good idea to always remember to scrap your junk because it's painful to have to get rid of stuff because you can no longer walk or run. By the way, I don't know if you've been seeing that little atom symbol, but we've been earning atoms by accomplishing some of these tasks and missions. Atoms are a special type of currency. At least I think we've been earning those. I don't know why they would use the symbol for atom as just like a notification sign. Baseball grenade, cool. Well, anyway, let's see. Here's our camp. Where can we put this thing? You can put these things almost anywhere on the map, but there are certain limitations. By the way, if there's a popular place to put your camp, I was wondering. Yeah, all right, that's what I thought. You can't place them near existing locations, but if there's a popular place to make a camp, and everybody tries to make their camp there, what happens if two people spawn on the same server and their camp is in the same place? Well, only one person is going to have their camp available to them. The other person is going to have to make their camp someplace else. Simple as that. But, yep, this is going to look kind of familiar to you. It's the settlement system of Fallout 4, but greatly expanded. Obviously, this is something else that's going to really be helped out by having friends. If you have friends, you can collect materials much faster as long as they're willing to share. But these are great opportunities to not only defend yourself in PvE scenarios, but also PvP scenarios. If someone attacks your camp, you will be notified of that. You'll have to go back to your camp and protect it. I'm not actually going to build anything right now. But you'll have to go back to your camp to protect it. You'll receive a notification that it's under attack. You can have turrets already built there to defend it, but you will need to physically defend it yourself. If the person actually does want to destroy your camp, they can do so without a whole lot of trouble. Alright, her lab's not too far. Let's go do that. But I don't know, when I'm saying that the main story isn't really all that exciting, I'm not saying that as a negative. I mean, I haven't really listened to the holotapes yet, so I can't say one way or the other, but I'm going to imagine that most people would rather talk to human beings and have NPCs act out these things instead of being told these things in holotapes. And I understand that, but if you're not looking for that, if you're just looking for these cool multiplayer experiences, then it's not really a negative. These missions are tons of fun to play with other people. I've played them with other people. Enclave Soldier, good name. I can tell what faction he's going to be joining. What? Did somebody hit me? I'm not level 5 yet. Level 5 is when you can start playing PvP. Alright, let's find that lab. But these missions are fun to play with friends. Definitely. If you're playing solo, well, don't expect a Fallout 4 experience. It's not meant to be that. It's meant to be something different, and I'm okay with it. If you're not, that's fine. I understand that. You've probably been playing Bethesda games all your life like I have. This is very, very, very different. Alright, I'm gonna see if the guy that won the giveaway has spammed his Twitter handle in the chat, because I will give him his stuff if he has. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Let me try again. Mafimo. Okay, cool. Listen, man, I see your Twitter handle. I'm sending it over to you right now. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. YouTube needs to implement a built-in giveaway system. Okay, my man. Okay, great. You need to follow me back? Then I can send you a message. But just as soon as you follow me back, then I can send you a DM and give you your code. So right now the beta is only on Xbox. Xbox has it early. It's coming to PS4 and PC in a couple of days. When exactly, I'm not sure. In fact, let me check real quick. Alright, so that's right. October 30th. if you want to play Fallout 76 on PlayStation 4 or PC, you'll have to wait until October 30th. This is a long, long beta, and I think that's a great thing, personally, because you can play the game for free if you want to. Also, Mafima, what the hell? You weren't even following me? Man, you won the giveaway. Follow my Twitter account. You ungrateful... Nah, you're fine, you're fine. Anyway, I think you just followed me. I'm gonna send him his code. Yeah, good job, everybody. Give Mafimo a hand. Woo! Good job, Mafimo. You got your code on the way. Now, you'll need to Google it. You'll need to Google how to just make a Bethesda account and go from there. It's really simple, actually. All right, let's finish this water mission, then we're gonna make a pilgrimage to the Mothman Museum. I got some info about the Mothman, by the way, if you guys want to hear it. I imagine you do. So, Mothman is random. You'll see him following you sometimes. You can't force it to happen. It just will or it won't. You don't know when it's going to happen. It's just, it's a random thing. I don't know if the weird wilderness perk is a thing in this game, but it'd be cool if it was. Alright, where's the self-serve kiosk? The main mission is a glorified tutorial, actually. Oh, right. It's over here. In the beginning, it's a glorified tutorial. In the future, couple hours down the road, I don't know if it progresses beyond that, but hey, mission complete. Now we know how to boil water and how to make clean water. Now, if you can build yourself a water purifier, well, then you can make some real money. Because you can trade with people. Trade for caps, trade for guns, trade for ammunition. And if you're conservative with your stim packs, well, then you've got some things of real value that other people want. And those people that aren't careful with their stim packs, they'll want yours. So you can trade for them. Alright, where is our... There's our marker. Wait, what's this? Event, Project Beanstalk. Protect Pharmabot while he maintains the fields. Cool. There's another one over here. Death Blossoms. Corpse Flowers. Wow. Frenzied Creatures of the Forest. That sounds fun. You know what? I'm going to go to the event, actually. Over there. Where's my marker? There it is. Look at that guy just wailing on the cow. Yo, I'm going to do an event. You want to join my team? I don't know if I can invite. Can I invite? No. They got it locked down. They're not very social. Many people are. I just played with this guy for like an hour a couple minutes ago. He was just a stranger, but he joined my team, and we played some missions for a while. He was pretty cool. Very patient. And I heard somebody else that was using a mic. People use mics. And sometimes there's kitty cats. Use caution. Danger! Oh my god, they saw me. No lie, cats are actually just as dangerous as Deathclaws. I don't know why, but they deal tons of damage. So if you see one, run the other way and make sure to... What the fuck? I was just bullshitting, by the way. I thought the house cat actually attacked me. I was like, whoa! Okay. That's karma, I guess. But circling back, I know a lot of you are asking about the beta. So, beta is on Xbox One right now. PS4, PC, it's October 30th. It's a private beta, but you can enter easily without spending any money. What I would suggest, so I personally, I don't know if I love Fallout 76, but I like it from what I've played. And despite that, I know that this isn't a game that everyone is going to enjoy. It's a game that you should try before you buy. And this is the best time to do that. So what I would recommend is to pre-order the game digitally and then cancel your pre-order if you don't enjoy it. Because if you pre-order it digitally, you instantly get beta access. on Xbox anyway. On PlayStation and PC, you'll get instant beta access the 30th of October. But now is the time to try it. I don't know if they're going to have a free beta after this. It's a pretty long beta, and I think that's a really good thing. The reason why I say that is they realize this is uncharted territory for them. They've made an MMO, sure, but that's different from a game like this. It's different from an open world looter shooter survival game. The reason why the beta is so long is because they want feedback. They want numbers to crunch. They want a lot of information to make the game better, to change things. And that gives them a chance to do that close to launch or after launch, if they have a long beta before launch. I wonder what would happen if Mario ate that mushroom. Oh, Firecap. I guess that's my answer. We're currently headed to an event. There's all kinds of little events. They're called world events. And I don't know if we're a good level for this. Oh, great. We can travel location. I should have paid the 2 caps. They didn't have that in the game when I was at Greenbrier. But... there's my... Yo, ID photos never look good, okay? Especially not this one.
Priority message to all responders. Our friendly forest watch
Hold on,
robots-
Kenneth says, yeah, all this shilling for 76 using the beta to advertise. It's good they're having a beta, don't get me wrong. Yo, what are you talking about, man?
It's a good opportunity. Just make sure you watch your
I mean, I feel like you're kind of contradicting yourself. You're saying it's good to have a beta, but yet the beta is shilling? Holy shit, that actually looks so dope. The open world is one of the highlights. Anyway, how is having a beta shilling? Anyway, I think it's great because if you play the beta and you don't enjoy yourself, don't buy it. But if you bought the game digitally and you played it and you didn't enjoy yourself, you're screwed. You probably won't be able to return it. I don't see a problem here personally. Anyway, let's do this world event. This thing looks insane. So we got to protect that flower from the dangerous wildlife, which I currently don't see. I'm working with this guy, piece of shit stick. piece of stick. There's a lot of flowers around here. Oh, there they go! Jesus! Hell of a lot of mole rats. And that piece of stick is so pissed, I'm cheaping out. I'm using my melee weapon. I should be using a gun. He's probably using a gun. You know what? This isn't working. Let's use our pipe pistol at least. I can be cheap without being a total bastard. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of frame hitching in combat right now. That's probably something that's going to be fixed on release. Look how nice that looks, though. Well, I mean, it's not Star Wars Battlefront 2 nice graphics-wise, but it looks a lot better than Fallout 4 did. And I'm pretty sure this game is going to be HDR, which is huge. I love HDR, big HDR fan. Jesus. Level 10s. There is level scaling. Now, if a good question would be, what would happen if you, a level 5, want to fight a level 50? Let's say you just bought the game, your friend's been playing the game for a while, you want to PvP together, right? Well, damn, he did. Shit! Stick! Stick, buddy! I should have been watching myself. I knew we were too low level for this. This is 6 levels higher, which is huge. Anyway, this sort of thing wouldn't happen in PvP because it bridges the level gap. So, the only advantage that a higher level would have over you is guns and armor. And even then, it's not a huge advantage, so if you're skilled, you can and we're dead. If you're skilled, you can potentially kick their ass. No problem. I actually killed a level 50-something developer wearing Enclave power armor They killed me like 4 times before I killed them, but I got them eventually. In fact, if you guys want more information on PvP, I've got a dedicated video on my channel, or you could just search Fallout 76 PvP, and you'll probably see my video there. It's got the little M in the corner of the thumbnail, but it's just 15 minutes of me showcasing and explaining exactly how PvP works and all of that, but it's pretty simple. I think it's a good system. Because when I'm thinking, if you've enjoyed this game, I'm thinking there's a lot of you that want to play this solo. Obviously, Fallout has traditionally been a solo game. Yeah, we got somebody else. Angered, caged emu. Almost sounds like he's a spy, gonna try to destroy the corpse plants. But anyway, if you're a solo player, you don't want to be constantly hassled with awful PvP systems like Rust, right? It's going to turn into a PvP game and not a Fallout game. Well, depending on what you want, it can be either. You can focus on PvP, you can focus on... That guy's got some... Oh, shit! It's a super mutant! I was going to say, that guy has some sweet armor. Also, he's really tall. Damn! Okay, this world event is getting crazy. Do I... Shit! Corpse flower's been destroyed. Run! I need to get my grenade out. Yo, guys, a little help here? Oh, shit. Emu needs help, too. Oh, man. I used a stim pack on him. I need a stim pack. I'm gonna grab a grenade. Baseball grenade, why not? Shit! Help! Anybody? Also, the super mutants look a little different than they did in Fallout 4. It's not gameplay changing, but it's a nice touch. Guys! Should have saved that stim pack. Anybody? Damn. Honestly, it looks like Fallout 4. Gotta take your time and progress around resources, bases, and do side quests. And yeah, you kind of got it. This is not how you should be playing. You shouldn't just go straight to world events that are higher than your level. But if we actually do pull this off, we'll get some decent XP. Let's just focus on these 2 corpse plants here. I hope I can't damage it. Wow, look at those bodies fly. Well, I don't think I did damage it, so that's good. But I'm out of ammunition. Great. Got a baseball bat. That's something. Not even a baseball bat, it's just a 2x4. And it's rotten. I should check these super mutant bodies. Hey, they might have guns too. Is that a hunting rifle? Yeah, short hunting rifle. It's better than ours. Alright, let's see what we got. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Ammunition is kind of scarce when you get started, so watch yourself. Oh shit. Yo, that's a legendary. Do I have another baseball grenade? No, I don't. I could punch him if I want to. Trying to go for headshots only. Oh god, he's targeting me. I want that XP though. Sweet! Event failed. Well, that's what you do when you just rush into things. None of us are high level enough for this. You know what? Good luck, guys. Peace! I'm gonna save my own ass. Wait. Oh, shit, look at that. Plus 10 damage and energy resistance if you're mutated. Well, not as good as I thought it would be, but it's still armor. Armor is armor. Alright, let's make the pilgrimage to the Mothman Museum. Why not? Hello there. Fuck. We are level 5, so we can now PvP. And immediately someone PvPs us. This is why it's optional. Alright, I'm gonna wait until I heal up. He's coming after me with an axe. You wanna do this? Alright, so if I attack him, I'll let him attack me one more time. Okay, there we go. Now if I attack him, we PvP. There we go! We're now PvPing. Don't you dare get a grenade or some fancy shit like that. Shit, 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 run! Okay. Fuck! That axe is way better. Oh well. I'm gonna respawn. We'll PvP somebody else. Not that I'm salty or anything. So, I don't really have many respawn locations. In fact, I've just got the standard ones. I could respawn near where I died, but not exactly where I died. Unfortunately. I didn't really lose anything though, just a couple of caps, maybe some scrap. Alright, let's spawn. It has to be a place that you've visited recently, or one of your camps. Well, not recently, but has to be a place you've visited, period. Spawn at the Overseer's camp, why not? Anyway, he hit me with the axe, and I didn't deal a whole lot of damage. Took down maybe a little over a quarter of my health. And then he hit me a second time, and boom! I've got like 1% left. Must have hit a weak spot, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's that bloat fly? It's pretty damn far away for me to detect it from here. You know, I'm gonna avoid those guys. I hate bloat flies. The graphics really have improved, though. You know what? Let's go after another side mission. Request government airdrop. Where can we do... Wait. You know what? I'm gonna join this event. It's in town, so I'm gonna say that we're probably gonna be able to handle it. It's just Mr. Farmhands. Famous last words. I appreciate that, Lauren. Thank you. No, see that's why the PvP system is the way it is. Random people aren't just gonna kill you for scrap. All right, we just joined a new event.
The farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors.
Read the subtitles down below if you can't actually hear her.
Again.
Anyway, but she basically said that Mr. Farmhands went crazy and now they're murderous. Hey, look at that. Somebody else is gonna help us out. Anybody else gonna help us? Boy, I hope this isn't high level. Look how pretty it is, though. I think it's pretty. I mean, some people are gonna probably spout some sort of hyperbole. This is the worst looking game I've ever seen. God! It looks so ugly. God! It looks better than Fallout 4. What do you expect? The next huge iteration of Bethesda engines it's gonna come with Starfield. That's years away. For a multiplayer Fallout, it looks damn good. I was expecting it to look like Fallout 4, not necessarily a lot better than Fallout 4, but it does look a lot better. Where are the Mr. Farmhands? It says there's one more Mr. Farmhand supervisor around here. I don't see him on the map. Wait. Oh, there it is. It can get a little cluttered. The UI is very, very busy, especially in the map itself. But on the bright side, you will never quite be lost. Maybe lost in the UI, but not unsure what to do. Oh, checks. Great. Here they are. These world events are a great way to get some nice XP and sometimes some rare loot. Obviously, the rare loot is going to come at higher levels than this. Now, as you can see, this guy is empty because they already nabbed it. They already emptied him out. Some of the stuff is shared. He's got a good axe. Melee is a great way to go. Sometimes these world events have tiered objectives, like right now we have to change the targeting parameters. First we had to kill them. In the last event, it was just protecting something. I believe your reward scales with how difficult it is or how complicated it is. Just like it would if it was higher level or lower level. Is this the right place? Yes. Great. Cryptic King, if you pre-order the game at GameStop and you don't have your receipt, contact GameStop and they'll give you a new one, new code. Martin asks, this or Red Dead 2? So it depends on what you're looking for, but I'm gonna say Red Dead 2. It's got multiplayer, it's got unbelievable single player. Yeah. Probably Red Dead 2. I think Red Dead 2 is going to stomp everything. Good job, man. Taking care of it for us. We don't all need to do that, obviously. We're in this quest together. It's like if we were in a team playing together. Event completed. Nice. Now I can shoot him if I want to. Pumpkin pie recipe. Cute. Blend with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Cool. Level 6. That guy's level 5. Thinking about going after him. He's nice though. I mean, the other guy attacked me. Am I really gonna be that guy? Yes. Yes, I am. But first, I'm gonna get better armor. Alright, so that's left arm. Yeah, that's definitely better than what I got right now. Okay. You know what? We actually have some fairly decent armor for a level 6. How many bullets we got? Good amount of bullets. Okay. I think we're ready for PvP. First, let's get a grenade. That's a good idea. So, PvP is something that both players kind of need to agree to. Oh, it's using all of my pictures. It's cycling through them. I took a bunch of different pictures for my ID, and it's cycling through them. Weird. Okay, you can take ID pictures in the future as well. That's why it says level 1 there. That's what level I was when I took the picture. You know, I actually think it cycles through all the pictures that you've taken. Not just those. Huh. Okay, hadn't thought about that. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But it's weird that you can take multiple ID pictures of yourself. That's interesting. Anyway, I am going to test out this PvP mode, which is called Hunter Hunted. So if you want to do that, how many people are near us? Actually, let me check that real quick. I think quite a few. Yeah, a lot of people are close to us. A lot of people on the map, actually. I think that there's a maximum of 24. Don't quote me on that. In fact, pretend I didn't even say that. It might be 16. No, it's not 16. Whatever. This is the PvP station I was talking about. It's a radio station called Hunter Hunted.
Frequency active. Defense Intelligence Agency covert operations liquidation exercise initiated. Hotel uniform November Tango. Waiting for opt-in for required.
We need 2 more players to start this mission. Not enough people in it. See, Hunter Hunted is... It's supposed to be random how many people are, or who's hunting who. So if you have 2 people, obviously you're hunting each other. But you don't know who's hunting you. The person you're hunting might be hunting you, or someone else. You have to watch your back, even as you're trying to kill somebody. I like that. Alright, I guess I'll just wait. I don't know how many people are gonna want to do PvP this early, but we'll see. That's another good point. Good graphics doesn't necessarily correlate to good atmosphere. Personally, I haven't had a chance to get immersed yet because I haven't really been playing by myself. I've been playing with other people or streaming it. I don't get immersed in things unless I'm playing by myself, usually. It does feel lonely, I'll say that. Feels really lonely. Because they're... well... Okay, so that's not quite fair. It feels way less lonely to me now that I'm playing the actual game. But when I was playing in Greenbrier, when I was playing at the event, it felt really lonely, and you saw all these articles saying, man, Fallout 76 is a really lonely experience because, well, there's no human NPCs. But I'm seeing a lot of human players. A lot of human players. So it doesn't really feel lonely to me. At the moment, anyway.
The final chapter of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flat Woods. In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Fred Fisher met a curious girl named Sally while hiding in the dark. But as it turned out,
oh look, she's got the first responder jumpsuit.
There are other people.
I can't shoot her.
Yeah, they probably just went
She's
to
under-leveled.
They'll be back soon enough. You can wait with me, and they'll give you food too. You just have to do what they want. What do you mean? When they want to play games with you. Games? What kind of games? I'm still learning the rules. Mostly, they're kind of boring, and only hurt when they use the needles. Needles? Yeah, you know, like at the doctor. This doesn't sound like any game I know. It sounds downright awful, and these people sound really bad. We have to get out of here. No, stay put! Stay put! Stay put! Stay put! Okay.
Boulder camp somewhere. I'm not going to be talking quite as much because I'm actually getting a sore throat. So, more action, less talking. Now, you can't build too close to other buildings. Actually, is that my camp? Yep, that's my camp. There it is. I can't afford anything, that's what I thought. Shit. Thought I collected some more resources. Anyway, here's a good example of defenses. There's a lot of defenses. Obviously gotta work a while to get some of this stuff. But you got lights, damage over time. There's going to be different types of raids. Sometimes players will be raiding your base. Sometimes ghouls will be raiding your base. Super mutants, stuff like that. But they've got a lot of different opportunities for combat, whether it be PvE or PvP, which I think is nice. But the thing is, it just feels so weird because it's Fallout, but it's not the Fallout I've been playing for the last decade, you know? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's something it's going to take some getting used to, and the game, I don't know if the game has found its footing yet. Because Fallout, it's traditionally about the role-playing experience, right? Alright, I gotta eat some food. This is what I was talking about earlier. You do have to eat, you do have to drink water, but it's not like a hardcore Fallout 4 survival mod. It's not like that. It's softer, but you do have to eat. You've got the water meter, the drink meter, bottom right-hand corner. Let's go ahead and take care of that now, actually. But it's not like it's deathly important that you do that. You can survive long enough to gather more food if you want to, if you happen to be caught with your pants down. If you happen to be caught without any food and you're famished, you can survive long enough to find more food. It's not like you're gonna die within seconds or minutes. But it will impair your abilities, and it's a good idea to make sure you're stocked up before you go after important missions or important events. But it doesn't really feel like the game quite knows what it wants to be, because it's not a full-on PvP experience where you can kill everyone and play like you would in Rust. And it's not a full-on survival experience because food isn't super important, which I'm okay with. I'm not saying these are bad things, they're just things. As for story, it's not like you're gonna experience Fallout 3's story. It's not like New Vegas. The story in the beginning of the game serves as a tutorial. It does have some interesting stuff. There's some really good holotapes. There's some really decent acting, and a lot of notes and lore. If you like to explore lore like you do in Dark Souls, where you explore the lore and glean the lore, then you're in luck, because that's what this is. It sounded negative. Didn't mean for it to sound too negative. It's just about what you want. It's taken a while. Done? I guess it is. Anyway, plenty of terminals, plenty of holotapes, plenty of notes. No NPCs aside from ghouls and robots. So, you're not going to be talking to people, you're not going to be taking a lot of quests from anything but robots, really. Maybe. Is that a statue? Oh, excuse me, sir. I didn't realize that he was relieving himself. What the hell did you eat? Good God! That's disgusting. Get a room. Hey, I hear gunfire. We're at 3 out of 4 hunter hunted. Nobody's wanted to try the PvP with me. That's too bad. What's this guy? Oh, it's Mr. Farmhand. Let's see if I can find a level 5 player. We'll start a fight. I'm gonna get a grenade out. And check the map to see if there's anybody around us. Oh, he's level 7. Well, he's a little too high level. Oh, there's a level 5. Level 6. Let's go after level 6. Right over here. You can invite these people to your team, too. You don't have to be aggressive if you don't want to be. You can be aggressively friendly. Make friends. Probably not going to be the most popular thing to do, but I think that's kind of fun that, for a change, a game is actually focusing on the teamwork aspect of an open-world looter-shooter survival sandbox instead of just the PvP. being friendly and finding friends is actually viable here. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh, damn it, he's walking away from me. I'm gonna let him know that I'm about to shoot him. Oh, fine, whatever! Alright, so now I shot him. He knows I shot him. It says I'm now attacking him. As it says that I am attacking him, it says on his screen that I'm attacking him as well. So he knows I'm shooting him. I don't think he wants to fight. I'm gonna shoot him one more time. Okay, I'm gonna deal minimal damage to him until he attacks me back. If he doesn't attack me back and I continue to deal minimum damage against him until he dies, if I'm that persistent, I'll be a murderer. I will be marked a murderer, and there'll be a bounty on my head, which anybody in the map can claim. And they'll all see me on the map, just like GTA 5. What's this? Care package? Oh my god. Think it is. Wow. Government aid drop. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. That's amazing, actually. Sweet. Where's our new gun? There it is. Very fancy. Got a scope and everything. Awesome. Too bad we can't play PvP yet. But, yeah, it's difficult to murder someone, so if you don't care about PvP, that's good news for you. But if you do care about PvP, that's why you have the radio station that I'm currently listening to, Hunter Hunted, but no one's joining it yet because a lot of people don't know about it. I don't know why they haven't talked about it. Bethesda should have made a trailer for Hunter Hunted. What the hell? Is that a human being? Hold on, let me check. So, I think Spetnaz over there. You know, I'm going to attack him. The level doesn't really matter too much. Damn it. Yeah, let's do PvP because I'm doing a real good job hitting them. You want to go? I'm going to taunt him. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay, there we go, there we go. More hits, more hits. It's really hard to hit these guys because we're all sidestepping each other. Okay, you know what? Oh, I think he's using VATS. I don't know. Fuck. Fuck, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Can I use stim packs? I can. That sucks. Ugh. It's so hard to track him. Oh, shit! This knife sucks. I have to be really accurate. The axe was far better. So the caveat with the stim pack in PvP is that it takes a long time for you to actually heal up. Okay, well, the knife sucks. There he goes. Alright, he takes a small reward from me. And now I'm gonna seek revenge. I'm gonna respawn with the intent to kill him so he knows that we're still battling. This time I'm gonna use a gun instead of a tiny knife. I literally brought a knife to a gunfight. Have I never heard that mistake before? Apparently not. And we are back. Got revenge. Oh, get revenge. I don't know how I misread that. I was like, what the hell? How did I do that already? Okay. Got our fancy gun. Armor piercing. And there he is. You see him on the minimap. Well, the compass. Look at that. We're cloaked. don't know if he sees us. I don't think he does. There we go. We got our first shot on him. Holy shit. What the fuck? I didn't know he had a rapid fire gun. God damn. Okay, this was a mistake. He's got way better shit than I do. My gun sucks. Alright, well, I don't think that I can... okay, I can still seek revenge. You know what? I'm going to do it one more time. This time I'm going to use my pipe pistol. I don't know if that was an assault rifle or just a rapid-fire semi-auto, but... damn. It is interesting, like, trying to kill people in the Fallout, gun model. It's a little weird. How many bullets do I have? Not many. You know, I think he disengaged. I don't think he wants to fight anymore. But it says he's just up ahead. No, it's somebody else and he's level 4. Shit. Well, it's not like I was doing a great job killing this guy anyway. I should find somebody else. Anyway, this gun's about to bust. Let's bring it to a... let's bring it to a workstation and see if we can fix it up a little bit. Oh, that's the guy. Holy shit, are we still fighting each other? I think we are. He's not attacking me until I attack him, I think. Oh, we're in the streets. Now we can do it. Oh, yeah, that's way... shit! Shit, that's way better. Look at his health. Went down so much faster. So, I can see where there's going to be certain guns that you want to use for PvP. And... shit, shit, shit! Damn, he used a stim pack. You son of a bitch! There's certain guns you want to use for PvP and there's certain guns you don't. The pipe pistol, way better. Almost killed him. I should have used my stim pack too. Semi-auto or bolt action, probably not going to be ideal unless you're a really good sniper and it's got really high damage. But the hunting rifle that I had was about the same damage as the pipe pistol, a little more. But it's just, it takes too long. You're better spraying him with bullets. Even if you're accurate, the rate of fire just isn't good enough. It's more about rate of fire. In the beta, at least. Where's my pipe pistol at, damage-wise? Yeah, let's go with this. And we got a grenade. Seems to have disappeared. Yeah, he's gone. Damn. Alright, well, there's another level 5 nearby. Where's he at? Spetsnaz was slightly ahead of me in level, but that doesn't really matter at all. Not in PvP. He was winning because he was more skilled at the gunfights, as hard as that is to say. That's the truth. Where the heck? Where'd he go? In such... oh, wait, is that him over there? Oh my god, that's him. Running like a little bitch. I don't know why he would, because he was doing great. He's busy doing missions. That's why he's got such great guns and why he's such high level. There he is. Oh, he's in a menu or something. I'm gonna wait. Okay, he's back. Shit, grenade, run! Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammunition. Great. Great, now I just got the hunting rifle. Fuck me. I'm so screwed. And I'm out of stim packs. I'm so screwed. Alright, okay, grenade. I think he's coming from that direction. No. That's a negative. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's standing still. Shit. Well, now I feel bad. I thought he was just aiming over here. Maybe he was in a menu or something. Shit. Well, I finally got revenge. And if he takes revenge on me, I'm dead. Because I'm out of stim packs. I'm out of ammunition. Not for this gun, but this gun sucks. Well, that is PvP. You have Fallout gunplay, obviously. So that's interesting. Some people aren't gonna like that because it's just not as fluid as something like Destiny. But I mean, it's not like PUBG's fluid. So yeah, just do this. Look, Ma, I'm playing PUBG. Apocalypse version. No, but seriously. Some people are gonna like the gunplay, some people aren't. It's just how it is. It's kind of like the game. Some people are gonna dig it, some people aren't gonna dig it. My recommendation would be to check out the beta while it's free. That way you can buy it if you like it, or don't buy it if you don't like it. And you won't have to wonder. But yeah, the beta, October 30th, is coming to PS4 and PC. It's out on Xbox One right now. I'm going to be streaming more Fallout 76 very soon, possibly tomorrow. My voice is actually killing me. I'm going to make an herbal tea, but thank you guys for joining me for this. I've actually got a killer headache, and I've got a really bad sore throat right now. Otherwise, I would continue streaming. But I got to peace out. I've got some way more informative videos than this. If you want to learn about PvP, just type into YouTube Fallout 76 PvP. You'll see my video. Might be the top result. Not sure. Whatever. Yeah, check that out if you want more concise, cohesive information. Unfortunately, that's it for me, but if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos like this. Very exciting streams coming in the very near future. I hope to see you guys for that in the next few days, but until then, stay tuned for more giveaways. And thank you for joining me for Fallout 76. Also, if you have any questions about the game, I actually have a lot of knowledge on some of the different mechanics. I've done a lot of reading, a lot of research. You can follow me on Twitter, tweet at me if you wish. I like to talk, but yeah, follow me on Twitter or Facebook if you want to send me any messages. But subscribe for more streams like this. And once again, guys, thank you for joining me for this. I'm sorry I got to cut out so quickly, but I thought my throat would be able to handle a little more. Overestimated my healing abilities. Really though, thanks guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, I'll be doing some PvP on my next Fallout stream. I'll get some better guns. But take care, guys. Stream started 76 minutes ago? Really? No way. It started an hour and 50 minutes ago. Yeah, that's more like it. No, 2 hours, 15 minutes ago. There is voice chat, Robotic. Voice chat is local voice chat, so if you're near someone, they can hear you. If they're further away, they won't be able to hear you. You won't be able to hear them, conversely. If you're in a team, I think it's no longer local based, but you could just make a party in that case. But yeah, local voice chat is currently in the game right now, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. And until then, game massively.